This retreat was pretty intensive. First of all, because this was my first time, of course, and secondly, because the group mainly consisted out of women, and then there were very intensive catharsis going on, which I'm not used to see, and yeah, this can be a bit shocking if you're not used to see people freaking out, or you know, when their body is adapting or in shock. It can be really impressive. So I had to get used to it, and I was actually one of the people who thought everybody should be in silence and completely in Zen mode. And as Jose said, it's not the way it works, because this is just a judgment coming from one person. And well, as the days got by, I got used to it, and I even got a kind of catharsis myself. So actually I was a little bit doubting the whole thing, like, isn't this fake? Or until I got a catharsis myself, which was really intense, and then all my doubts completely disappeared, and I was like, yeah, this catharsis thing is actually a part of this retreat, a very important part of it.
I didn't have trust. I didn't trust Jose, I didn't trust the people coming here. I felt they were trapped in some kind of illusion that really we're gonna be all dependent on this one person who claims to be enlightened, and it's all bullshit, it's all fake. I've been there, you know? And so I had to go through that and just face that fear of not being safe, which is what it is. I didn't feel free to be here because I didn't feel I could trust life, that it brought me there. But if you, again, take each next step, and only take each next step that feels good, you don't have to draw any conclusions about if you have to trust the whole teaching. You don't have to trust anything. You just have to trust your experience, and each step will be shown to you, and it will feel right, and maybe one day it will not feel right, and you will step away, and then maybe life will pull you back. And that's how it taught me, at least, and eventually my experience of becoming more free and now being here and fully surrendered is showing me, and still, of course, I'm still dealing with programming and skepticism every now and then, but I feel the change, and that's what counts, and that's what's creating the trust in myself. When you feel you want to be free, there's probably a situation or an idea or a symptom or a disease in your life that you're unhappy about. And I think in my case, that was one of the first things why I came to Jose, is because I had this pain, and I just wanted to work with that pain because it was bothering me. So there will always be an invitation by life, through a conflict you have, through an unhappy job or an unhappy relationship, that will at least create the urgency to go and to face something. And when that is the case, your judgment may appear, but you know that there's a greater need, a greater desire, a greater feeling that you want to trust. You want to move beyond the judgment. And that's what happened to me, and that's how you eventually face the fears and can feel them, so that the judgment will have less of an impact on your thinking, on your mind.